Vintage Wedding 101. How to Plan an Authentic Vintage Wedding from Start to Finish with Love, Grace, and Style by HowExpert with Celia Miller. Spanning the eras from the Titanic, 1910s, to mid-century glamour, 1950s, Vintage Weddings 101 shares a look at wedding trends and traditions from times gone by, offering lots of information to help you decide on your era and implement elements from that time period into your event. Full of helpful tips about how to choose an era, how to do your research, finding venues, picking vintage rings, authenticity, hair, makeup, music playlists, even how to build relationships and work professionally with your vendors. This is an invaluable resource for putting on a big or small, classy, sophisticated affair. Combining old-fashioned advice with practical knowledge and guidelines for navigating the wedding planning process in a modern world, Vintage Weddings will help you focus on what's important and what's not, so you can be well-rested, prepared, and relaxed on your wedding day. Dotted with real-life situations the author and her staff have encountered in her 10 years of attending and planning other people's weddings and experiencing the horror of her own big day being ruined. This book is intended to not only help you put on the glamorous wedding of your dreams, but to avoid pitfalls and possible problems along the way and afterwards. Plan your wedding timeline from 18 months down to the day of the event with confidence, manage expectations, and navigate the rocky situations with your vendors, the bridal party, family, friends, and even children like a pro. We wish you the very best as you plan your wedding. About the expert. Celia Morrissey is a historian, vintage enthusiast, and designer. She has worked for over 10 years as a professional photographer and event designer. When it comes to weddings, she has been in the trenches on the wedding day with her clients through both extraordinary, heartwarming, and also the unthinkable events. Celia has written this book because she wishes somebody had given her this kind of advice many years ago when her own wedding day was ruined. She has seen her clients struggle through navigating the planning and implementation process as well. Since her wedding day, one of Celia's missions in life is to help other couples emerge from the wedding planning process to enjoy a successful, beautiful wedding day and enjoy beautiful photographs to remember it by for years to come. Table of Contents. Chapter 1. The Vision and Era. Chapter 2. The Engagement. Chapter 3. The Plan. Chapter 4. The Vendors. Chapter 5. The Vintage Bride and Groom. Chapter 6. The Pre-Wedding Events and Prep. Chapter 7. The Wedding Day. Chapter 8. Wedding Photography and Memories. HowExpert publishes how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit howexpert.com to learn more.